Hey everyone, how's it going? Like Butter here, and today I wanted to make a video to explain to you guys why I went back from Windows 10 to Windows 7 recently. What you're seeing here is my last gameplay of Gears of War Ultimate Edition on PC, and I want to explain to you guys my frustrations. So, I have an extremely high-end PC. I have a 980 Ti, I have 16 gigs of the best RAM that you can get, and I have an i7 like 5790K, something like that. I don't know, one of the higher-end Intel processors, and I had high hopes of Gears of War Ultimate Edition on PC. Now, let me talk about a few of my frustrations. So first of all, as I've kind of become more of a PC gamer over the years, I play a lot more PC games than I do console, and I started to learn the amazing experiences you get from a PC community and on a PC game. So when I heard that Gears of War Ultimate Edition was coming to PC for the first time since the original Gears of War, I was extremely excited. You know, I thought this was going to be my newborn baby that I was going to play all the time, but I started running into an extreme amount of performance issues, not when the game is running by itself, but when I try using OBS to record or stream. Now, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a streamer full-time. It's my full-time job, it's my livelihood, it's what I've put my years and years of effort into. It's everything to me. And seeing that this game, you can't stream or record it to the maximum quality, because let me explain to you guys what Games for the Windows Store is. So basically, they tried incorporating with Windows 10 these certain games that are only going to be available on Windows 10, one of those being Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Now, the problem with this is the way that they run the games. They don't use executable files, they don't have true full screen, and the way the game runs is just destined for problems. They have a VSync lock. There's a bunch of settings, if you guys know anything about PC gaming, that it's an absolute disaster for a hardcore PC player or anyone who has a PC. Because the optimization for this game is absolutely atrocious. The specs that you need in order to run this game are far too high because it's not optimized properly, and even for people like me that have high-end PCs, I was running into a lot of performance issues, and it hit a point where I tried so many different things. I updated OBS. You know, one thing about OBS, for those of you guys who don't stream or do YouTube, you won't really understand this, but there was a way to use game capture, which would use the exe file directly into OBS, and it would cause for little to no performance issues because the OBS is basically just pulling the file and projecting it to the screen, whereas this game has no executable file, so you have to use monitor capture. And even though it's not true full screen, it's technically windowed borderless, you can't even add this game to OBS or any other recording software as a window capture. It just completely messes up. We tried a bunch of things on my stream. We even lowered this to 720p. It's to a point now where if I want to play Gears of War Ultimate Edition, I'm just going to play it on console. The mouse is jumpy. There's something wrong with this game. I don't know what it is. It's like, as soon as I start up OBS or any other software to record the gameplay or try to stream it, it starts to make the game stutter, it starts to make it lag, it starts to make the mouse movements extremely jumpy and choppy, and the game just feels terrible. Now, I have faith in the coalition and Microsoft for fixing these issues, but as of right now, I don't see myself going back to Windows 10 anytime soon until I hear that this game is completely optimized. There's barely any people playing this game on Windows 10 right now because only like 5% of the people out there who have PCs can run it. And on top of that, the people who can run it are probably experiencing problems with, you know, streaming and doing YouTube and all that stuff. And me as a full-time YouTuber and streamer, I just can't put time into a game that's not going to give anything back. So I'll still be posting Gears of War videos. It'll just be on Xbox One. I'll be posting a lot of PC games, but just this game in general, like, I don't know. Like, I feel really bad for anyone who purchased the game in this state, because this is really unfair to us PC gamers and us Gears of War fans in general to receive a game that's so unoptimized and so broken at the moment. But, you know, like I said, if it gets fixed, I'll probably switch back to Windows 10. Gears of War Ultimate Edition was the only reason I switched to Windows 10 in the first place. So, you can see in the gameplay, if you guys look really closely, like it looks kind of smooth, but you can see the choppiness when I roll or wall bounce or when I spin the mouse. It felt a lot better when I went to a controller on here, but it's still not good enough for me to really care, because there's other problems with Windows 10 that I'm experiencing. One thing being the audio on the AT2020 microphones, which is the microphone that I use. Windows 10 changed the levels of the microphone so that when I yell or I scream or even just talk loudly, my microphone peaks and it crackles in TeamSpeak and makes it really unfortunate for everyone. Also, if I'm going to be doing dual comms with somebody and we're using TeamSpeak, then whenever I yell or whenever I talk loud, it's going to make a crackling noise. Now, you're probably saying, well, why don't you just turn it down? If I turn it down, you guys won't be able to hear me in OBS. The audio levels on Windows 10 are all messed up for people who use high-end microphone devices. So for me, I just personally went back to Windows 7 because it works better for me in many, many ways. Although Windows 10 was set up pretty cool, and I think if they can get this game optimized on Windows, it'll be really fun, but right now I think I'm all set with that. I got other games to look forward to, like The Division and just a bunch of games in 2016 that's going to be fantastic. You know, we're gonna have the Gears 4 beta soon, which will be on Xbox One, so yeah, I'm gonna stick to playing this on Xbone, and I just really hope that in the future they start taking the PC community a little more serious, because the PC market is absolutely huge. And when you kind of stab the PC players in the back with a really shitty port like this, you start to lose their trust. And when you lose their trust, you're not going to see any, any success in the PC scene. So I really hope the Coalition and Microsoft and Splash Damage and anyone who worked on this game really learned from it, and hopefully we can move forward and have more positive things in the future. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop the video a like. I thought I would make this video just to explain to you guys my frustrations and my problems I've had with Windows 10 and all that stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care, everybody.